Okay, we'll call the meeting to order. Roll call.
Who voted no?
We didn't know what happened if you pressed no. Okay, so
Who was that?
Supervisor Rodriguez. 23 supervisors are present.
Is that 23 or 22 with one?
Well, it's 23.
Oh, okay. I'm
And
done. All right.
Supervisor Rodriguez is testing the equipment.
Alrighty. Citizen comments. Any citizen comments? Please state your name and address.
Hi, good evening. My name is Heidi Helgeson, 6507 40th Avenue. My pronouns are she, her, and hers, and I'm happy to see you all tonight. First of all, I would like to put supervisors at ease. I was actually at the meeting with Chair Solis, and quote, "Don't come here with your sarcasm, boy," end quote. You may also view this on WGTV or WGTD, where it is live streamed, so it was not altered in any way. And I beg your forgiveness, I'm wearing new glasses and they're not working as well as I had hoped, so I can't see as well as I had hoped. So this is a little redundant, but I didn't know what was going to be said earlier. I'm going to hope that each of you is aware of what is arguably the most egregious behavior of the Racial, Ethnic, and Equity Commission Chair Xavier Solis. The video evidence is readily available. The purpose of my comments this evening is to call for the dismissal of Chair Solis. Even the executive is now finally concerned that the commission has strayed from its mission. The commission was formed to assist in healing the community after an avoidable tragedy. In my opinion, human worth and dignity and justice are the most compelling arguments to engage in this work. There are other reasons to address systemic racism. I'd like to talk about economic reasons. Lydia Spotswood was kind enough to share some information and data with me. First, Citibank did a study from 2000 to 2020. What they found is that the cost of systemic racism to our economy was $16 trillion. That is half of the national debt. Second, geographical advantages. Kenosha County is within 24 hours of most of the continental U.S. by semi-truck. And of course, we have Lake Michigan. Global corporations are looking to locate here. And okay, they are much further ahead in DEI management than government. It's baked into their business plans in determining their profit margins. They evaluate communities for a variety of factors. In 2023, our workforce is more diverse than it's ever been. Job recruiters need to offer healthy, welcoming communities in order to attract and compel people to stay. This is fairly simple economics, and I know that because I can understand it. Addressing systemic racism is absolutely necessary to the economic success of Kenosha County. If you are not willing to make changes and address systemic racism on moral grounds, do it on economic grounds, but you need to do so. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other citizen comments? Please state your name and address.
Troy Landry, 4047 29th Avenue. All right, so I am the individual in question here. I will read to you an email, a couple of them, that I sent to Executive Kirkman. Good afternoon, County Executive Kirkman. I hope this email finds you in good spirits. Last night at the Racial and Ethnic Equity Commission meeting, I spoke during citizens' comments. I signed the citizens' comments sign-up sheet before I spoke. When it seemed that I was the last speaker of the night, I walked up to the chair and was designated for citizens' comments. When I approached the chair, the commission chair asked me if I signed the sign-up sheet. I replied, yes, I did. Thank you, Mr. Chair, sir. To this, the commission chair replied, don't come here with your sarcasm, boy. I didn't hear what he said initially, so I didn't pay it any attention. Chair Solis has a seeming predisposition to make animated facial expressions and gestures towards some people who make the decision to participate in citizens' comments. After the meeting, I was made aware of what he said, and today, after the video of the meeting became available through WGTD, I had confirmation of what was said. Sadly, this type of behavior from Chair Solis has become commonplace. As a citizen and resident of this county, I have every right to participate in citizens' comments without the interruption and disruption of Chair Solis. What I find extremely alarming is that per a previous meeting where Solis chastised someone during their citizens' comments for stating that the commission would look like a three-ring circus with a bunch of out-of-control monkeys, Chair Solis then interrupted her, saying, "I'm not going to interrupt you, but that is a racist term directed at this commission. Please do not call us monkeys." Given his reaction to the citizen statements, I would think that Chair Solis would be acutely aware and cognizant of his word choices. I have spoken at several REEC meetings. One of the meetings during my citizens' comments, I expressly stated that I was a biracial man, being both black and white. My father is black and my mother is white. During their almost 50 years living in Kenosha County, they have been the targets of a plethora of racial injustices and racist actions. To be called boy is disheartening for me, but I've also been called much worse right here in Kenosha County. What is more disheartening for me is being called boy, a term commonly used to denigrate men of African American descent, by the chair of the Racial and Ethnic Equity Commission. I do not know Chair Xavier Solis on a personal level. We are not friends, we are not acquaintances, and we are not associates. I, personally, have no connection to Chair Xavier Solis whatsoever. Him referring to me as a boy can only be taken in one context. That is disregard and denigration. I would like to see Chair Solis step down from his position as chair of the REEC, and subsequently, I'd like for his position on this commission be re-examined. It is very hard for me to imagine that this type of behavior is what you imagined when Chair Solis was first allowed to sit on this commission. The actions and lack of following procedure have been readily apparent that Chair Solis is not fit for this position on this commission and calls into question whether he is fit to serve with the commission as a whole. Thank you for your time taking to read this email, and I look forward to hearing your response. 6 days later, it's now been 6 days since my initial email, and I've yet to receive an acknowledgement or response to my observation of and experience with the chairman of the REEC. I continue to look forward to an acknowledgement and a response from the county executive and/or Chairman Nudo about Chairman Solis's actions at last Thursday's meeting. I received the same blanket response that every other email went to Executive Kirkman. And since this meeting in question, I'm reading my own now, there's no more emails. Since this meeting in question, I have completed and submitted my application to the REEC. Why? Because I cannot continue to witness this commission go down the drain due to a lack of leadership and passion for the mission and purpose that was originally established. With all that now out in the open for all of the county supervisors to hear, I urge all of you to attend the Racial and Ethnic Equity Commissions. I don't expect that many of you will, but if not, then you can all take a look at the videos of the meetings, which are fairly consistently covered by WGTD. Chairperson Solis was approved to be on the commission despite public outcry, which has now been proven. If Chairperson Solis didn't call me boy, then I urge him to come clarify that with me.
You have
other people.
6 seconds left.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other citizen comments? Any other citizen comments? Any other citizen comments? Seeing none, citizen comments are closed. Okay. As I said before, I was going to make some remarks before, and one is about towards the end of this agenda, as you guys can see, there's going to be a communication which is going to be referred to finance and legislative, which talks about a possible, it's a discussion and possible action on the IGA with the Menominee tribe.
Point of information.
Okay, I'm making my comments. You can wait a second, Supervisor Basky, okay? Also, another thing is, it's scheduled to go to 2 different committees. We're also scheduling a committee of the whole on 11/14 at 6:30 to get a presentation on a possible IGA with the Menominee. So everybody's going to be aware on what's in there. This is just being finalized now, and I believe we should have something sent out with the Friday agenda, which it will show, what the possible IGA is. So those are my comments. Now, what's your point of information, Supervisor Belsky?
Thank you, Chairman.
When you had said that it was in communication, I looked and looked and looked. With all due respect, it doesn't say anything. The reason I didn't know that number 58 was discussion and possible action on IGA, because it says nothing about Menominee, Florida Seminoles, or casino, or anything. So there's no way for us to know what this communication was about.
Sure, and like we said before, if you had any question, you could have called also, but that's what it's all about. Okay.
You said 6:30.
Be correct?
I'm sorry, yes, I did.
6:30, thank you.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
6:30 on the 14th. And then it's going to be legislative, I believe, on the 15th. And I'm not sure about the time yet, which, of course, the chairman of legislative will let you know. And also, there is one on finance on the 16th. And,
Point of information, Jack.
okay.
So is this just discussions, or are votes expected?
The committees are going to vote the 14th. It's everybody to know about it. I'm sorry? I'm sorry, I did not hear you, Supervisor Belsky.
No, it's Supervisor Nedwesky.
I understand she's asking, but Supervisor Belsky made a comment that which I did not hear.
I didn't say a comment.
Well, then I must be dreaming. Sorry, I was dreaming. But let's stop playing games. Supervisor Nedwesky. Supervisor Nedwesky.
I apologize, Mr. Chairman. You might have heard me. I said, when is, and then,
No.
okay. So to clarify, the committee of the whole is on 11/14, 1 week from tonight at 6:30 here in this room.
Yes,
And that's a presentation only, no vote expected.
that is correct.
And then it'll go to finance on the 16th, and they'll vote on a resolution.
Yes,
And then when does it come to legislative?
on the 15th. On a Wednesday.
The day after Tuesday.
Legislative doesn't meet on Wednesday.
Wait, no, they don't.
Yes. Yes. Don't forget, we were dealing with time concerns, and we had with the city involved, trying to work out the time that was, and that was pretty much what was done.
Mr. Chairman, has it been confirmed that there can be a quorum at these meetings, given the short notice?
Well, if there is not a quorum, I guess there is not a quorum. I don't know what I can tell you. These are meetings, I mean, we all took to be a county board supervisor. I think these are things that happen, and everybody should try to make some arrangements. I mean, I don't know what to say. We don't have time.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Okay.
Point of information, I won't be there. I'm having a knee replacement on Thursday and I won't be there. And I understand what you're saying, but we could have been notified earlier than 4 days prior, 5 days prior.
This is
going to be
difficult for us.
Yeah, we could if we knew it. This just came up. Okay.
It was on the
Okay.
agenda on Friday.
We'll clear the board, and we're going to go ahead and next one.
Ready?
Go ahead.
County executive appointments. Lori Palmer to serve as director of the Kenosha County Division of Health.
Refer to Human Services.
24, Bill Hopkins to serve on the Civil Service Commission.
Refer to Judiciary and Law and Finance.
25, Eula Payne Williams to serve on the Commission on Aging and Disability Services.
Refer to Human Services.
26, Jim Schmidt to serve on the Veteran Services Commission.
Refer to Human Services.
27, Jennifer Blasi to serve as Director of the Kenosha County Division of Veteran Services.
Refer to Human Services.
Policy Resolution 1, first reading, 2 required. Policy Resolution 1 from the Finance and Administration Committee, a policy resolution 2024 Kenosha County budget. This passed unanimously at committee. Communications, 46. Communication from Judiciary and Law Enforcement Committee, a resolution to approve the Comprehensive Opioid Abuse Site-Based Program Supplemental Grant Award.
Refer to the Judiciary and Law and Finance Committees.
47, communication from Judiciary and Law Enforcement Committee, a resolution to approve the year 2023 Law Enforcement Justice Assistance Grant, JAG Award.
Refer to Judiciary and Law and Finance Committees.
48, communication from Judiciary and Law Enforcement Committee, a resolution to repurpose capital funding from PLC Detentions Project to Walk-in Oven Detentions Project.
Refer to J, Law and Finance Committee.
49, communication from the Finance and Administration Committee, a resolution authorizing the sale of a Highway S project remnant.
Refer to Finance Committee.
50, communication from Public Works and Facilities, a resolution authorizing the Director of Parks to apply for grant funding from WISDOT.
Refer to Public Works and Finance Committee.
51, communication from Public Works and Facilities, a resolution authorizing the acceptance of funds from CCM Somerville for right-of-way acquisition and highway improvements.
Refer to Public Works and Finance Committees.
52, communication from Public Works and Facilities, a resolution authorizing transfer of a remnant of County Trunk Highway F project to Donna Carroll pursuant to the first right of refusal for $5,000.
Refer to Public Works and Finance Committee.
53, communication from Public Works Facilities, a resolution to approve the formation of a focus committee as a requirement for the development of the KC Safety Action Plan.
Refer to Public Works.
54, communication from Vice Chair Decker, a resolution recognizing January 2024 as Human Trafficking and Modern Slavery Prevention Month.
Refer to the Executive Committee.
55, communication from Supervisor Geertsen, a resolution in support of maintaining Sheridan Road as currently configured.
Refer to Public Works Committee.
56, communication from Supervisor Geertsen, a resolution in support of the Village of Summers' request for a modification of the boundaries of the United States Postal Service zip code designation through the request for zip code and boundary review process.
Refer to the Legislative Committee.
57, communication from Vice Chair Decker, a resolution recognizing January 9th, 2024 as Law Enforcement Appreciation Day.
Refer to the Executive Committee.
And 58, communication from administration, discussion, and possible action on IGA.
Refer to Finance and Legislative Committee. Is there a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn by Supervisor Ua, second by Supervisor Rodriguez. All in favor? Aye. Oppose? We're adjourned.